Welcome to another food adventure with Getting Lost. Today, we are heading towards the west of the island to a food center that has lots of good food. Good foods like this, lor mee, this delicious western food, this roasted meat delight, and this mee pork dish. So join me at Taman Jurong Food Center for food because this place has good food. So let's get eating. Let's start with how to get there. First of all, you need to take the MRT on the east-west line to Lakeside MRT station. So once you get out for the gantry, you turn right and then you head down the corridor. Okay, so just keep walking. Walk towards the end of the corridor. Okay, so keep walking. So once you reach this at the end of the corridor, you turn right. So remember, turn right and head straight. The road you see in front of you is actually called Boon Lay Way. Keep walking straight. And once you walk down the stairs here, directly in front of you is actually the bus stop. This is one of the bus stops that you can take to Taman Jurong Food Center. From this bus stop you can take bus 98 or 98M. They will take you to Taman Jurong, and it will be, you stop at the fifth bus stop or the fifth stop from this station, from this bus stop. So let me repeat again. So this bus stop, as you can see here, is actually the Taman Jurong. Sorry, not Taman Jurong. This is the Lakeside MRT station bus stop, which is directly in front of the Lakeside station. Okay, from here you take bus 98 or 98M. Stop at the fifth bus stop from this station. But if you miss the bus from here, what you need to do is you need to take these stairs, cross the bridge, then come down again. You need to cross the road and go to the road to the bus stop opposite the station. Okay, this is if you miss the 98 bus. Okay, and it will take a long time for them to come. You can also take this alternate bus, which is from this bus stop here, which is opposite Lakeside MRT station bus stop. From here, you take bus 240, and this bus will be the fourth stop from this stop, and this is the bus stop you need to stop at. This is the block 117 bus stop, which is the fifth bus stop if you take 98 or 98M, or the fourth bus stop from the bus stop that is opposite the station. You will take 240. So directly opposite the road is the Taman Jurong Market and Food Center. That's where we're supposed to go to. Okay. So basically from this bus stop itself, once you get down, you turn right and you follow the traffic down the road. Okay, and you keep heading down the road until you see the traffic light. Okay, so at the traffic light here, you turn right. Okay, as you turn right, you need to wait for the pedestrian crossing to change. Once the pedestrian crossing change, you walk across the road and keep walking straight. Okay, beside you is an iconic building. This used to be the old Taman Jurong cinema. So from here, keep walking straight down. So just keep walking beside the old cinema. This old cinema actually has been converted into a coffee shop. Okay, and just keep walking down. On your right here is actually a car park, and next to that is Taman Jurong Food Center. It has lots and lots of good food, which we are going to try. Okay, basically this area here, previously there were a lot of hawker centers, and one of the earliest examples of the Singapore food center was actually opened in around this area here, which was called Yongsheng Food Center, which was actually opened in 1972. That food center has been demolished, and a lot of the hawkers from that food center and another equally famous food center called Market One, a lot of the stalls, the stall holders and hawker stalls actually moved into this food center here, which is called the Taman Jurong Food Center. So the first shop we're going to go to is actually this shop here called Feng Zhen Lor Mee. And this is a very popular shop. There's always a constant queue. So if you want to eat here, be prepared to line up. Okay, so on the signboard itself, on the signage itself, there's a $3 portion and $3.50 portion. The one I'm eating now is actually $3.50. It comes with the usual ingredients, and this is the lor mee that actually has fish meat or fish flakes in it. So nowadays the lor mee itself, they don't include fish as much as last time. So first things first, the braising sauce or the sauce for the lor mee itself is not as thick or as starchy as other places, but it's still very flavorful. And one thing good about the sauce itself is once you mix in all the ingredients, it actually helps it blends very well, especially with the fish meat and all the ingredients. It blends it all very well together, and it makes it a very good lor mee. The lor mee is actually not too bad here, quite nice, quite delicious, worth the queue, because it's worth it, because this cost me only $3.50, and the sauce itself goes very well with all the ingredients. Not the best lor mee I have eaten, because the braising sauce itself is not as flavorful, but this braising stock does the job, and it does actually blend all the ingredients and all the flavors very well together here. Next up is for this shop here called Tom's Kitchen. Basically they sell Western food. Okay, so what happens is you just come to the counter here, place your order, okay, and then the auntie itself, after you make payment, the auntie itself will tell you how long to come back. So basically around here normally there's not much of a queue, but it could be deceiving because this is a very popular shop here at Taman Jurong Food Center. This is the chicken chop. It cost me $5.50, and as you can see, the uncle here really knows how to grill a chicken chop. The skin itself on the top side, where they put it on the grill, super crispy, and somehow they cook it until you bring out the maximum flavor of the meat itself. Then the meat interacts together with the gravy sauce, and together, wow, delicious. It just goes so well together, the gravy sauce and the grilled meat, and it's crispy and delicious and flavorful, and only for $5.50. The fries itself is also deep fried very well, but like I said, somehow the meat and the gravy interacts with each other, complements each other, and then boom, wow, it's just so delicious. So I do recommend, if you do like Western food, this is one of the better Western foods in Singapore to come and try. Next up is a place that you actually really need to queue up for too, which is another popular place here, which is called Tien Lai Rice Stall. Basically, they sell roast meats. And what roast meat do they sell good here? Well, here, char siu or barbecue pork. Come early because they will sell out fast. As you can see here, the barbecue pork looks very good, as well as the duck. So what I did was I ordered 2 char siu rice to be takeaway, and to be eaten there itself, char siu and roast duck with rice. All together cost me $10. So I would estimate $3 for the packed rice, and this one cost me $4. Here is the dish itself. First of all, the rice. The rice here has a very nice texture. That's because they actually use a higher quality rice than other stores use, and then they drizzle on it the rich duck sauce that helps flavor all the meats and the rice. So first of all, let's talk about the duck. The duck itself is meaty. The skin part is also nicely done. So the duck itself is actually quite good, but for me, I felt that the char siu or the barbecue pork, they do it really well here. The outside part is caramelized and then full of flavor, and especially if you have the pieces that are half fat, half lean meat, those pieces are like pieces of meat candy. They are so delicious and so yummy, and you must come here and eat that. And lastly, we are having some noodles at this shop called Minced Meat Noodles. It's been around since 1973, and they make minced meat noodles. Here I ordered mee pok, which is flat egg noodles, dry style. This is the smallest portion for $3, and comes with together the noodles and the soup. The soup itself is delicious, light, refreshing, and just a good bowl of soup. And here is the noodle dish itself. As you can see, the noodles is seasoned very well. Once I mix up all the noodles, the chili sauce at the bottom coats everything, and it actually is done very well. And as I actually mix the noodles itself, I can actually feel that this noodles itself is not your usual texture of noodles. It's a bit springier, and it has a bit of a nicer bite texture than your normal noodles. And what's really good also is the liver. The liver has been done perfectly, still lightly cooked, and has a bit of a snap to it when you bite. So the liver itself is done very well as the noodles itself. So if you are down here, you should take a try. This noodles is yummy. Anyway, this is Taman Jurong Food Center, which is a very popular food center. People all around Singapore come here to look for food, and one of the landmarks to find this place is this building here, which I can tell you it's a cinema. This is the Taman Jurong Cinema because of this badge here. This badge here is the Shaw Brothers badge, which used to be a very popular chain of cinemas in Singapore. So if you come here looking for Taman Jurong, this is one of the landmarks you should look for, which has been now converted into a coffee shop. This is Taman Jurong Food Center. This is the west of Singapore, and this place here has lots and lots of good food. So I hope you enjoyed what you see. Please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to join me for my next food adventure. Bye bye.